Ashanti is getting dragged for allegedly faking her entire career. We're talking about her vocals on her biggest hits, and now fans are calling her a fraud.
Ashanti is the biggest fake out in R&B music history. Ashanti was a cheat code.
In case you missed it, Ray Daniels hopped on his platform and basically said Ashanti is the biggest fraud in R&B music history. Yep, his words, not mine. He said her whole career was built on remakes and that she was nothing but a cheat code for the industry. And listen, he wasn't just throwing shade, he was pulling up receipts. Ray said Ashanti can't sing, can't dance, and has no stage presence. Like, wow, not even a she tried her best, nothing? He said, when you look at artists from that era, Beyonce, Usher, Chris Brown, they kill it on stage. Even if you don't like their songs, you can't deny their talent. But Ashanti, according to him, she just stands there and sings cute little songs. Songs that he claims were all sampled from men's records. And y'all, he really went in.
You could say I don't like Beyonce's song, but you can't say when she gets on stage she doesn't kill it. You can say I don't like Chris Brown and Usher music, but they get on stage and kill it. Ashanti doesn't kill it on stage, she just sings. She's a pretty girl that sings great songs.
Ray pointed out that her first single, Foolish, is literally a Biggie sample. Then there's Baby Baby, which he says came straight from a Scarface and Mary J. Blige track. Rain on Me, he claims that's the same beat as Jay-Z's Can I Live. According to him, her first 5 or 6 singles were just recycled hits, nothing original. Now listen, what he's saying isn't new. Ashanti has been criticized for her vocals and stage presence for years. Like, let's be real, no one's ever confused her with Whitney Houston, okay? And no, she's not Beyonce, she's not Usher. She doesn't bust out full choreography or blow the roof off with powerhouse vocals. But, and this is a big but, we're not gonna sit here and act like Ashanti didn't have the game in a chokehold in the early 2000s. I mean, most fans are saying that she did slay during her peak, right? Let's give credit where it's due, y'all. On top of that, while some people online are criticizing her for allegedly being fake, there are also others who pointed out how Ashanti helped define that soft, melodic R&B hip-hop crossover sound that was everywhere back in the day. She gave us Foolish, Happy, Baby, Rain on Me, Only You, and guess what? She did write those songs. Because of this, fans mentioned that she wasn't just a pretty face singing over a Biggie beat. She was writing hits, and not just for herself either. She also penned tracks for Jennifer Lopez, y'all. As a result, the debate started. While there is still a big part of the population who are basically dragging Ashanti, there are also others who are trying to be rational, well, as much as they can. Now, there are people who suggested that maybe she wasn't the strongest singer, and maybe she didn't do a full 8 count while holding a note for 20 seconds. But Ashanti was in her bag as a songwriter. She knew her lane and stayed in it. That's why fans are rallying behind her. One person said, not everyone can be Beyonce, and not everyone wants to be. Ashanti isn't a dancer, and she doesn't have to fit your standards of what's phenomenal. Another wrote, Ray Daniels never once mentioned that Ashanti is a songwriter. She wrote for others. Y'all can hate all you want, but she's still collecting coins. And y'all, that's the realest thing anyone said all week. Like every time you stream Foolish, she gets paid. Every time J-Lo's tracks pop off, Ashanti eats. She's still touring, still relevant, still booked. Now, some people did agree with Ray though. As mentioned above, there are 2 sides to this story. And while there are people who support Ashanti, there are also others who do not. They were like, he's not lying. If you really know music, you'd know most of her early hits were remixes and flips of other people's records. The truth hurts. As the controversy continues to balloon, fans are low-key, expecting some sort of reaction from Ashanti. Now, while all this drama is playing out, Ashanti herself hasn't responded yet, probably because she's too busy living her best life with Nelly and bowling in peace. But what do you guys think about this mess? Latto's transformation is nothing short of jaw-dropping. I mean, from teenage rap star to full-blown beauty icon, she did not come to play. And now, fans are saying that she is literally the definition of a glow-up.
Because I never thought I looked old until I read it on internet, and I just think I look like old.
So let's take it back to the Miss Mulatto era. Some of y'all might remember when she first popped onto the scene as a teenager on the rap game. Back then, she was going by Miss Mulatto, a name she eventually dropped due to the controversy around the term, but we'll get into that another time. The point is, during that early phase, Latto had a more natural look. No heavy glam, no snatched waist, no sculpted silhouette. It was all about the bars. Her lyrical talent was the focus, and her style reflected that, more chill, more youthful, and way more low-key. But fast forward to today, Latto is giving grown woman vibes, face card, never declines, body snatched, and the fits. Chef's kiss. However, fans pointed out that she was not serving serious visuals before. At one point, people even started digging up old photos just to prove their point. Now, we all know that Latto has been real about getting a little help, especially when it comes to her appearance. The lady was never shy about being vocal about going under the knife. In 2020, she publicly admitted to getting a Brazilian lift. Yup, the infamous BBL that almost every celeb is getting.
You know, I got a little work done on my body, whatever.
Okay.
A little too.
A lot of people don't even know that because you just look so good.
Because a look nasty.
But wait, there's more, because Latto also mentioned how she got liposuction. Now, you know the internet loves to speculate, so the fact that she came out and owned it, that was refreshing. She basically said, yeah, I did what made me feel good, and now I maintain it. And that's the other thing. Latto isn't just relying on surgery to keep her look together. She's out here putting in the work, so much so that she decided to hire a trainer. She spilled everything in an interview with Cosmopolitan. Latto said she's always worked out, even before surgery, but she used to skip out early or go light. Now, having a trainer keeps her accountable and motivated, and she's feeling stronger than ever. Latto also said it's the perfect time to embrace her body, show off her curves, and live her best life before the wrinkles and mom life roll in. Now, when it comes to fashion, let's just say she graduated from Fashion Nova baddie to high-end trendsetter real quick. And yup, fans are loving the transformation as well. Latto's current style is this slick fusion of Y2K nostalgia and red carpet sophistication. One day, she's in a rhinestone mini dress and heels. Next day, she's pulling up in designer from head to toe, still giving Atlanta princess. She's found her lane, glam, bold, and always with a little edge. And can we talk about the hair for a second? Because another major shift in Latto's look has been her love for her natural hair. While she used to mostly wear wigs and protective styles, these days she's letting her curls shine, and fans are loving it. She's even posted tutorials and pics showing off her natural texture, and it's such a powerful move, especially in an industry where women are constantly told to change or hide what makes them unique. Her confidence, through the roof. Her glow, unmatched. But what really makes Latto's transformation so interesting is how real she's been through it all. She didn't lie and say, it's just water and genetics. She said, yeah, I got surgery, and yeah, I work out to keep it together. She's not hiding the process, she's owning it. And whether you love it or not, one thing's for sure. Latto is in full control of her image. She's not letting the industry mold her, she's shaping it herself. And now, it's pretty undeniable that her visuals have come a long way. From a natural teen star with bars to a beauty and fashion powerhouse with a chart-topping career, Latto has evolved in front of our eyes. And guess what? She's still climbing. So, whether it's her body, her clothes, her hair, or her energy, one thing's for sure. This glow-up was no accident. It's strategy, it's self-love, and it's giving the main character energy all day. But what do you guys think?